Greetings Indie Warriors and welcome to I Dream of Indie Games. My name's Old Gamer Joe and I gotta say it has been an explosive 2024 in the indie scene. I've been enjoying so many of the releases this year and we're really only halfway there, folks. There are still so many great indies still yet to come. So with that said, I thought it would be fun today to make a list of 10 more indie games not yet released here in 2024 that I am personally very much looking forward to playing. As always, we thank you so much for supporting independent content here at the channel. Be sure to like and subscribe if you'd like more of it, and also consider heading over to patreon.com/idreamofindiegames where you can gain Discord access, early ad-free shows, shoutouts at the end of every video we produce, and even free games depending on the tier. Your new indie gaming community is waiting for you over there. And you know who else is waiting? Gamer Ghoulfriend over at twitch.tv/idreamofindiegames. She streams every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, playing some of the hottest indie releases out there. And let me tell you, she's a blast to hang out with. So be sure to follow and say hello to her over there, and thank you for your continued support of I Dream of Indie Games. Alright, let's get into the list. At number 10, I'm gonna have y'all put on your detective caps, because there is a murder that still needs solving here in 2024. Loco Motive is a point-and-click puzzler where you'll be in charge of unraveling a murder and finding the killer aboard the Reyes Express. Featuring lovely retro visuals that will remind you of classic LucasArts games, Loco Motive is told through the eyes of a lawyer, writer, and a rookie detective. This one will have you laughing to its comedic script, accompanied by a lovely jazz soundtrack. At least I hope it will have you laughing. If it ends up not being funny, well then I apologize, but it looks really damn funny. Expect to switch between the 3 different characters, solve brain-bending puzzles, and test out a few different playstyles if classic point-and-click gaming isn't your thing. We know this genre can be tough, so good news there. The game also has a hint system to help you through the more frustrating aspects, and Loco Motive is also fully voice-acted, so hopefully the performances are great. I also hope we don't have to wait too much longer to solve this case in 2024. I know as a fan of classic LucasArts games, I can feel the influence here and can't wait to play it. Moving on to number 9. Step right up, don't be shy. The killer clowns are back and creepier than ever. This asymmetrical horror multiplayer shooter finally launches in June. Based off of the cult classic film, Killer Klowns will have you playing as either the clowns themselves, trying to trap victims in cotton candy cocoons, or the humans running for their lives. Having played this one at PAX East for a bit earlier this year, I can say that the game felt very fun with a group of friends. Explore a goofy circus and hide, ride, and survive! There won't be any clowning around on the 4th, so be sure to grab this one if you loved the Killer Klowns growing up and enjoy competitive online gameplay. And a side note here, we did a video a ways back on PAX East 2024 where we interviewed not only the developers of the game, but the creators of the original movie. So be sure to check that video out. I will have a link in the description box below. Let's move it right along to number 8. You know, fans of classic 2D action platformers should be very excited about this one. This is the excellent looking Gestalt, Steam and Cinder, and it's launching on PC and console this July. Take down the clockwork golems as you play as Althea, who has some of the most badass flowing hair I have seen on a pixelated character. You'll use a combination of sword and gun in this mechanical world that will have you bashing foes in the face, platforming for your life, and taking on a host of side missions too. The game looks massive, has beautiful animations, and remains one of my most anticipated titles this year. Hopefully all of the mechanics come together well and the story delivers, because I am hyped! Alright, so fans have been waiting patiently for a follow-up to the original Frostpunk, right? Well, I have good news for you all. The wait is now nearly over. Frostpunk 2 will arrive on the 25th of July and has players once again returning to the Frostland. Ooh, getting cold just looking at it. You'll create a massive city and be placed in charge of making it grow and prosper successfully in a tough climate. You make the rules in Frostpunk 2 while bartering with various factions to strike deals and form alliances. Will you be able to survive the frozen tundra once more? We shall soon see, as Frostpunk 2 is just about defrosted and ready to enter your gaming library. Devolver Digital still has a few releases scheduled for 2024, assuming they aren't delayed anyways, including the psychedelic, crazy-looking first-person kicker, I guess we'll call it, Angerfoot. Now, I've been dying to play Angerfoot since the first trailer hit, and even more so now that I just saw the name of the city where the game takes place. Apparently, it's called Shit City. The pulse-pounding soundtrack, fast-paced action, and insane visuals make Angerfoot shoot up near the top of my most wanted list. While it might sound kind of lame to just go around kicking everyone, Angerfoot sure makes that concept look fun and stylish. You know what, actually, now that I think about that statement, that doesn't sound lame at all. Let's now travel to the moon for this next eagerly anticipated release, Europa! This action-adventure title features some really beautiful art, kind of reminiscent of a Studio Ghibli film, and the charming-looking puzzles, along with the ability to freely glide like a bird, have me excited for this title. Taking place on the moon, it's a mix of free-flowing travel and puzzle solving. The story seems pretty intriguing and rather heartfelt, and good news too, a demo is available, so you can try the game for yourself before it releases later this year. Try before you buy, you can't beat that motto. Regardless, all you have to do is look at the footage that's playing right before your eyes to understand why Europa is on this list. It looks really, really special. Okay, we will hop back over to another Devolver digital title, and again, a beautiful looking game. Here we go, the Plucky Squire. Yes, this game is still looking to release in 2024 at the time of this video, and it is a magical looking adventure. Kinda reminds me of a storybook brought to life. The mix of 2D and 3D creates this incredible effect, and the game will also feature a good variety of puzzles and challenges across its campaign. The Plucky Squire looks so charming that I am literally frothing at the mouth. Frothing right now. There's a nice mental image for you. Eager in anticipation of playing this one. I really hope it isn't delayed into 2025, as we still don't have a concrete release date, but hopefully soon. Are you craving more from the artist and composer of Thumper? You haven't heard of Thumper? What? Seriously? Go play that awesome, dark rhythm game if you haven't, and while you're at it, add Thrasher to your wish list. Thrasher will once again have an intense industrial soundtrack while placing a heavier emphasis on the racing. Thrasher looks to be as much of an experience as it is a game, with players controlling an eel to a worm and attempting to chain together massive combos. This is one that I've had on my radar for a long time now, and I can't wait until it finally releases here in 2024. What, did you think we were done? No, we aren't done yet. There are more sweet indies to talk about. 2 more on this list, in fact, on top of all of the other hundreds that are still coming out in 2024. This is The Alters. Sci-fi adventure here. This is just another gorgeous jaw-dropper, and the second one on the list from 11-Bit Studios, who are looking to have a really big year. The game mixes survival, action, and base building, putting you in control of Jan Dolsky. With the game being all about survival, players can expect to make critical choices that could potentially change the course of history forever. Sounds ambitious, right? The game looks it too. Let's see how it all comes together later this year. The Alters looks like a winner for now. And on to our last game, drumroll please. Oh, I should probably mention this list wasn't in any particular order, but it's Cat Quest 3. I just can't think of a more perfect way to end this list than with Cat Quest 3 launching in August. I'm a huge fan of the Cat Quest series, so when I heard the third game was going to involve pirates and cats, I was just over the moon because I love pirates too. Pirates and cats, it's a winning combination. This action RPG series always delivers the goods. I guess you could say it's the pick of the litter. That hasn't been done before, right? Alright, forgive me. This time you'll also not only have a ship that you can sail, but there are ship battles too. Factoring everything, Cat Quest 3 unsurprisingly looks awesome. And you are awesome too for making it to the end of this video. As always, we thank you so much for supporting independent content here at I Dream of Indie Games. Did you find a game that you are really excited about picking up here in 2024? Let us know in the comments below. And if you have a game that you're eagerly anticipating this year that didn't make this list, fear not, you can also shout that out down below. Patreon.com/idreamofindiegames if you would like to support independent content further. It really goes a long ways to helping us bring a voice to the voiceless ones in gaming. Don't forget about Gamer Girlfriend over at twitch.tv/idreamofindiegames. She's there every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, delivering the goods, and I will see you on the channel for more great indie gaming coverage.